The fuck is this place? What's up, heathens? How ya doing? Today on the show, as you can tell, I have a green screen now. So I can do all kinds of fancy shit, and we're gonna get extra fancy up in this bitch. I would like to say thank you to Casey's mother for getting this for me. I really appreciate it. I had a lovely Christmas. I hope you heathens had a lovely Christmas, or holidays, Kwanzaa, whatever the fuck you want to say. Doesn't matter to me. Just I hope you had a good one. But today we're back to business as usual. And we're going to be discussing this crazy woman.
In my psychic medium sessions, I noticed that deceased loved ones were coming forward and expressing a sigh of relief over the fact that they weren't atheists while they were alive. And if your free will is aligned with the biggest falsity of all, and that's that God doesn't exist, you're in trouble. You are an energetic match for the dark, and your belief system is an energetic match for demons.
So, I hope that you've prepared your chakras, because today we're going to be finding out how atheists are energetic matches for demons. If this sounds interesting at all for some reason, please stay tuned. So let's get on with this video here. We got token white girl with her dry erase board, or I don't know if it's a dry erase board. I think it might just be like a big notepad. Her necklaces are fabulous. Thank you, honey. Let's start out with something nice. Her hair is decent, and her necklace is nice. Her hair is awful. Eyeliner? Is the eyeliner okay? No. Just go with the necklaces. The necklaces are great, lady. We appreciate you stopping by. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard it, but Casey loves how the one necklace that's hanging between her titties is probably a cross. We all know that Jesus loves being in the fun pillows, okay? Normally, he's burying his face in some ass cheeks, but today he's taking a nap in the valley. All right, let's see what she's got to say.
That I made a while ago called Atheism is Incorrect. And I'll include a link to that video below this one so you can have it for reference. But I felt compelled to make another video reaching out to atheists about what I'm experiencing with regards to universal truth. In my psychic medium sessions, I noticed that deceased loved ones were coming forward and expressing a sigh of relief over the fact that they weren't atheists while they were alive. When I communicated with them on the other side, they were like, thank God I was rewarded for my faith.
Okay, so let me just stop right here. She contacts people on the other side, and they're like, "Whew, I'm sure as hell glad that I had faith as I was alive. 'Cause I gotta tell you, it's hot as fuck over here, and I'm in heaven."
And it was like this relief energy, the wiping of the brow, and it was, thank God I believed in God while I was alive.
What is relief energy? Also, somebody asked why she's holding a dildo. That's for Jesus purposes. Relief energy is farts, people. So when she's talking about relief energy being emitted by these otherworldly beings on the other side of the veil, they're just farting in her face. She smelled ghost farts, and she's like, "Oh, that's the relief energy right there. You smell it? Oh, that good relief energy. Oh, relief energy. Let's fucking contact the beyond."
And I said, why? Like, why is it such a big deal that you believed in God while you were alive? Like, what are you saying you avoided? Like, what are you afraid of? And this is what they showed me. This is our lovely Earth dimension.
This is the Earth dimension, people, okay? That she's riding with her BBM. You know what a BBM is? Big black marker.
And this is the other side. Obviously, that's where you go when you cross over.
Say hello to the... what is it? Say hello to the other side.
And what they showed me was what is required. When you are alive on Earth, faith is required.
Okay.
When you are on the other side, no faith is required.
Okay, so I get on the left side, faith is required and then no faith is required. Well, assuming that there is an afterlife, obviously there would be no faith required because I'm assuming that you get there and it's like, oh, damn, Jesus, your balls are huge. We should cradle them balls a little bit. I'm guessing that when you get to the other side, I mean, you wouldn't have faith anymore because you would know whether or not God exists. I'm guessing that's what she's talking about here with the lead up that she did and everything. So,
reason for this is because...
Okay, so she's got about 2 to 3 seconds here where she's still working it out in her head. She's like, all right, the reason why this right here is... Shit, what was I supposed to say? Oh, yeah!
On the other side, they are all-knowing. Everyone's consciousness is connected, and you are part of one big collective consciousness that is...
So it's the Borg. When you die, you join the Borg? That sucks ass. It's probably like getting that marker shoved up your ass.
Attached to universal truth. You are shown what the universal truths are. You are all-knowing when you pass.
Oh, okay. So when you pass on to the other side, you have all the knowledge in the universe accessible to you. Now, what I have to ask is, why do mediums and psychics and everything have to contact a specific relative or whatnot in order to give you information? Why can't they just contact the other side, get whatever the fucking ghost is over there to let you know? Why can't they just channel that shit? If we're all knowing on the other side, then it shouldn't matter what ghost that we talk to on this side, they should be able to give us the information. Instead, you've got fucking Friar Tuck over there in like Spain or what the fuck ever that can speak in perfect English while the ghost hunters are in there like, are you there? What size is your dick? Can you just imagine her sniffing that marker and getting so fucking loopy she sees God?
Because you are all-knowing, you know that God exists. It's an absolute and it's a truth. No faith is required.
I would love for her to explain to me how she knows that on the other side we have this perfect knowledge of everything. How does she know that? I'm guessing that she felt the intuition from the relief energy in her nostrils going down into her stomach area that gave her that inclination. Oh, the ghosties told her. Thank you, honey, for telling me.
When you live in this earth plane...
Flat Earth confirmed. Earth plane.
You're not sure if God exists. You're not all-knowing. You're not sure. There's no hardcore scientific evidence proving that. Now, quantum physics might disagree with me because some people say it does exist, but for the sake of argument, let's...
Who in the quantum physics field says this? I mean, I guess they might consider other dimensions existing or whatnot, but I don't think anybody in the scientific field says that, like, the afterlife or this other side exists. So I feel like she's just throwing out science terms in order to validate what she's saying. She does look like a Becky. Bitch Becky would be her name tag.
Faith is required.
Okay, we got that. Faith is required. Could we move on with this info seminar?
Faith is required. Blind faith is required in order to believe in the existence of the divine while you're alive.
We got to do it in all caps. While we're alive! She needs to scream it in order to impart that knowledge correctly.
But the problem is, there's a line drawn in the sand here.
Okay.
So...
where's the sand at? Is it a nice beach or is it one of them shitty beaches with litter in it?
Your faith while you're alive only matters when you're over here.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Faith or lack thereof, what you're doing, the free will decisions that you're making only matter while you're here. Boom, you're just shown the truth. Faith is required. Faith is not required. It doesn't exist. It's not required. No faith. If you're all knowing, there's no faith.
Well, okay, well, I guess I could agree with that, but I mean, as far as, like, faith in general, as far as the God question goes, I mean, it would be answered if there was an afterlife and you got there. It's like, oh shit, afterlife does exist. Okay. Yep, no, I don't have any more faith about that anymore. Oh shit, look, there's God dangling his balls right in front of my face. Leaving his ass too.
Because you're already shown that the divine does exist. Absence of faith, hard line drawn in the sand.
Are you stalling in order to think about what you're wanting to impart on us next? I mean, I don't know. You just keep repeating what you've drawn up on the board.
What matters is when you're on this part of the line, when you're on this side of the line. That's what matters. When you go to this side of the line, too late.
Too late, motherfuckers. Get on board now or else you're going to be... Wait, what are the consequences of not having faith beforehand? We haven't gotten that far yet.
Pineapples up the ass.
Pineapples. There's going to be pineapples.
Too late. So in that video that I made, atheism is incorrect, what was I saying? I was saying the other side asked me to make this video reaching out to atheists because they don't want you to cross over and find out you were wrong. Because there are consequences.
Yeah, I know. She's doing us a favor, guys. She's doing us a favor by putting up this video. I do have to say, this was a favor because holy shit, did this not come at the perfect time?
There are consequences for crossing over and finding out you were incorrect.
What are those consequences? Please stop reading off of your fucking board and just tell me. Damn, I want to know.
About not believing in God. So here's the problem. What are the consequences of having no faith? It is a lack of virtue.
Wait, what? A lack of virtue? That's the consequence of not having faith? What does virtue mean? Virtue, behavior showing high moral standards. I still don't understand what she means. Like, if you don't have faith and you die and you go to this other side and you didn't have faith, does that mean you just don't have morals? You get over there and you're like, all right, time to fuck shit up, motherfuckers. Come here, you bitch. Like, I mean, is that what you do? I mean, is that what happens? I mean, I have no idea what you mean by you don't have virtue in the afterlife. I have no idea what this is even talking about.
So because you have no faith, you are considered a, quote, lower, unevolved soul.
Damn, people, we are lower, unevolved souls because we don't have faith. In order to evolve, what you gotta do is you gotta get enough experience points, then you got a big bright glow that glows in your cockles, and then you evolve into a higher being. I need God points. Thank you, honey. Gotta have God points. You gotta be watching the channel for those comment videos because you gotta win the God points by picking the dumbass comment, and then that's when you die. You use the God points to have enough virtue to get into heaven, I guess. I mean, I don't know what the virtue's for. I guess to not be an unevolved soul.
Your belief system matters.
Yeah, I can't fault her for saying unevolved when I've been alluding to the tickling of Jesus's balls the entire time.
Your belief system matters a lot. Are you aligned with truth? Are you an energetic match for the truth? The truth is the light.
How can you be an energetic match for the truth? So, like, if somebody's not an energetic match for the truth, does that mean that they can't find truth? I guess you'd have to elevate to a higher plane of energetic truth matching in order to get to the truth. I mean, how do I elevate my energies to be more truthful? Drink monsters? Like, yes. I don't know. I just want to be an energetic match for the truth. I feel like science is a pretty good way to get to the truth, but apparently my energies are just all fucked up.
What is the truth? It's black and white. There's no in between. God either does exist or he doesn't. Are you willing to bet your afterlife on the fact that he doesn't exist? You know,
I mean, okay, so I don't think that there is an afterlife. So, yes, I am willing to bet my afterlife on it. I mean, honestly, if there is a heaven or whatnot, the douchebags here that have faith, I don't want to be near, so I would rather have pineapples shoved up my ass. Or I guess in this case, big black markers.
I think that's what bothers me is everyone thinks the other side is like so light and so fluffy. Universal energies are not light and fluffy. I make a mistake, I attract darkness to myself. If I go around lying to everybody and I align myself with falsities, I attract darkness to myself. The universe is very unforgiving.
So if you go around lying, you attract darkness to yourself. If I lie now, will a darkness cloud come and like stand near me and they're just like, hey, I'm here to hang out to bring shit to your life? Is that what? I have no idea what these darkness clouds are. I would love for you to explain to me how you know these darkness clouds exist. Also, if I fart and it's really dank, is that a darkness cloud or is that just the evil escaping my body? AC said, it's evil. Trust me, it's evil. I know. You almost killed me last night.
It's not that fluffy. It's not, well, I led a good life, so everything's cool. And, you know, oh, well, if God exists and he's such a loving God, well, then he'll welcome me with open arms because he loves me. He does love you, but you have free will, and universal energies respond to free will.
Universal energies respond to free will, people. I don't know how painfully obvious to make this and to explain it to you. I don't get the whole energy thing. Like, universal energies? What is that? It's my chakras? Fuck my chakras.
And if your free will is aligned with the biggest falsity of all, and that's that God doesn't exist, you're in trouble.
Oh shit.
You are an energetic match for the dark, and your belief system is an energetic match for demons.
Score, honey! You're in trouble, mister. You got demons inhabiting your asshole. But you get my point. This is ridiculous. I have no idea how to know how the fuck she knows this or how she can prove like dark energetic energies attracting demons and all this other, like, I don't know how you would even go about proving it. All I can figure is that she's felt it in the cockles of her knuckles.
When you cross over, your soul is a ball of energy. What is...
Uh-oh, honey. She's cradling the balls. Watch, people, she's cradling the balls.
That ball of energy an energetic match for? The truth and the light, or the dark and falsities?
She does have a lot of practice. she can literally be saying, now what you do is you cup the balls and then you massage them a little bit, right? You massage them a little bit and then watch.
What if the truth and the light is God and the dark and falsities his absence of God?
Now, women out there, do not pull a man's balls down that much. You also don't want to raise the balls up above the dick. That is not good. You want to stay right here with the cockles. Okay, right here with the diamonds. Or the jewels. The jewels, you want to stay right here and you caress them nicely.
Absence of truth, which is what atheism is. It's a total absence of truth.
I disagree with this assertion, if we can get on a slightly serious note here, that atheism is a lack of truth, because atheism is just not believing in a God. And apparently God is a truth to her. That's fine, but atheism is not a lack of truth. It's just a lack of a belief in God. God can't be a truth of reality because we have no evidence to suggest that it is a truth of reality. Like evolution is a truth of reality because we have massive amounts of evidence to support that. And so you can't say that it's a truth without any evidence to support it other than the fact that, you know, you just gotta have faith.
Not only are you denying your creator, but you're denying the part of your soul that is directly connected to the creator.
Oh, what? Honey, part of my soul is directly connected to the cockles of God. Well, I mean, you know, his dick is very important to him. So, I mean, he's got it in all of his shit.
Called your higher self.
Uh-oh,
There's a part of your soul that lives on the other side that is directly connected to the divine. It is you in your most pure form.
Okay, there's nothing pure about my form. I just gotta say right now. I don't have a pure form on the other side of this wall or anything right now. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, why is she drawing like a face in the cloud with like an angel ring? Angels were never human. They were directly created by God to be a separate species than humans. So there's no reason for like the little ring around the head and everything.
Everyone has a higher self, and all of our higher selves are part of the collective consciousness. They're all connected.
So why can't we access all of this information? I'm guessing she would say, well, some of us can access it, and those are psychics and mediums. Which I would reply that, well, honey, the Bible actually says that we got to burn you because it says, let no witch live. Although we can modify that to be, let no bitch live. And so there you go.
The part of you that lives in this earth plane with me, your lower self, has this connection to your higher self.
What?
What is this? What is this divine connection?
What is that? It's a line drawn on a notepad, and yeah, and a smiley face with a halo with labeled God. Oh, that is a dank vape cloud. Thank you, honey. That is okay, so here's what it is. You got a vapor on the other side of reality that can blow dank vape clouds to the point that you can only see the person's head, and it's just like, and it looks like God. That's what I got it. I got it. That line right there is just your connection to your dank vape person. Thank you, heathens, for making it to the end. Have you left your comment down below about what this crazy bitch is saying? Not yet? Go down there right now and leave me a comment. We have part 2 of this crazy woman coming up next week. While you're down there, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you like this kind of crazy shit. Don't forget to stand up and use your voice, and I will see you heathens later.